Valorant is dying and Riot is doing nothing about it. Valorant has become so boring for so many people playing the game. The community constantly begs for developers to release new game modes and features, but all we get are agents and maps that barely change the playstyle. Don't believe me that Valorant is dying? Well, just look at the numbers. If we take at Google Trends, around July of last year, Valorant was at its peak. Fast forward to April 2023, Valorant sits at just 50% of its full-time popularity. Now these numbers aren't how many people are playing the game, but how many people are searching for the game. So with this data, we can come to the conclusion that the Valorant search term is reducing, which further proves it's dying. Still don't believe me? Well, let's look at pro players' playtime. If we take a look at Tenz's playtime, in his entire Valorant career, we see that he peaked over 120 hours during his peak playtime, which was episode 4 Act 2. Now keep in mind, this is his job. He plays this for a living. Now if we take a look at his previous 2 acts, we can see that his playtime has drastically reduced, coming in only at 40 hours on average. Now this actually correlates with my playtime. During episode 4, Act 2, I put in over 80 hours. Now fast forward to the last 2 acts, I only put in about 50 hours. This probably isn't good playing more than somebody who plays for a job, but that's besides the point. The point I'm trying to make here is, people are playing the game less. This lack of playtime could be because of a plethora of reasons, from burnout, lack of content, or even a toxic player base. With doing nothing but the same old competitive for hours on end can become tiring, and doing it for the last 3 years since Valorant has come into open beta can be absolutely diminishing for your body. And with no big changes since the open beta, it is apparent why players are feeling burnt out. If you think Valorant's dying and Riot should do something about it, subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.